know it living in the United States, but anime is one of the most popular forms of entertainment on the planet. And as I've mentioned before, the Walt Disney of the medium is Hayao Miyazaki, and while he has a cult fan base here in America, his animated films are box office blockbusters in his native Japan. Interestingly, it's the youngest viewers who have been the most open to anime, allowing shows like Pokemon and Avatar: The Last Airbender to become hits stateside. And for a time, Adult Swim introduced fanboys to anime with shows like Cowboy Bebop, Bleach, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Of course, anything that generates this kind of profit is on Hollywood's radar, but up until now they've only had an interest in whitewashing the content. Fans were furious when word broke out that Warner Brothers was set to make a live-action adaptation of anime classic Akira, with white actors like Leonardo DiCaprio, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, James Franco, and Zac Efron being considered for the lead roles. Speaking of Zac Efron, he passed on the lead role in the Wachowskis' adaptation of anime franchise Speed Racer, which with the exception of its casting was so faithful to the original anime that mainstream American audiences weren't interested in riding shotgun. But with China quickly becoming the second biggest market for movies in the world, suddenly Hollywood isn't so into whitewashing. Actress Fan Bingbing had a small role in Iron Man 3's Chinese version and plays Blink in the upcoming Days of Future Past, while Li Bingbing, no relation, has landed a role in Transformers 4. Audiences are genuinely upset that Sung Kang is officially out of the Fast and Furious franchise, while Lee Byung-hun not only reprised his role as Storm Shadow this summer in G.I. Joe Retaliation, but will go up against Bruce Willis and company in Red 2. And of course, there's Pacific Rim, a film heavily influenced by anime, co-starring Japan's Rinko Kikuchi, which isn't just based on kaiju movies, but is a kaiju film itself. Wolverine will also go to Japan this summer, while this holiday season, Keanu Reeves will head up a cast of Japanese actors in 47 Ronin. Speaking of Keanu Reeves, he was supposed to star in a live-action version of Cowboy Bebop, but the film was stalled in development for so long he outgrew the role. However, original director Shinichiro Watanabe says Hollywood still has the rights to Cowboy Bebop and still plans to make a live-action film. Why don't they call up Sung Kang? He's free. But perhaps most interesting of all is that films, of course, can be distributed both ways, and Japan is readying their own answer to Harry Potter. Disney was originally interested in making a live-action version of Kiki's Delivery Service, the story of a young witch with a talking cat who has to do a sort of study abroad program with humans for a year. Thankfully, though, those plans never came to fruition, and Japan is adapting the film itself right now. The first picture of Shoshiba Fuka as Kiki has hit the web, revving up interest before the film's 2014 release date. No word yet if it will be released here in the US, but if it is, would you check it out in theaters? After all, as Hollywood films do better and better abroad, perhaps we should be more open to foreign films here in the US, practically the only country to shun outside entertainment. The tide may already be turning, as just this past weekend, for the third time now, a Bollywood film opened in the top 10 at the US box office. Maybe someday soon we'll see Asian films breaking into the US top 10 as well. I'm Grace Randolph, and this has been a Movie Bite. You can watch more right now.